Do you need to be an author to get booked as a paid speaker? The answer might surprise you. Let's get started. My name is Jon Cook. I'm the founder of Keynote Content, and over the last 5 years, I've worked with close to 900 speakers one-on-one, help them craft and share their messages from stage for podcasts and summits and webinars and breakout sessions and keynote sessions and luncheons and any other type of stage you can think of. I've worked with speakers to develop those types of talks. And what I found consistently across that many speakers is that most of the successful speakers that I have don't have a book. They don't have a book published. They don't have a book agent. They don't have a book outline. A lot of them have book ideas, but they don't have any type of published work. So how do you build a successful paid speaking business if you're not an author, if you don't have a published book? I want to focus on 3 things today to really help you get started with building that successful paid speaking business before you actually have a book. The first thing I want to focus on is what I call stage value. Stage value is so much more valuable than page value. What do I mean by stage value? Stage value, a lot of speakers say, my stage value is my speaking fee. That's one component, I guess you could say, of the stage value is your speaking fee. But there are 2 other components I want you to keep in mind. First one is what I call the immediacy of the stage, but then there's the proximity of yourself to the people in the room for that stage. Whether it's a virtual stage like a virtual summit or some type of virtual presentation, or whether it's in person, you're able to connect with people one-on-one, face-to-face, there is something about being in the room when it happens, being there with the immediacy of people being able to come up to you afterwards. They see it live in person, experiencing that, and then they can have the immediacy of the follow-up right there in that moment. But then there's a proximity of saying, like, not only do you have that connection, that close connection right there in the moment, same time, same place with people, but also there's the proximity of who is close to you in that moment. Key decision makers, people who might be heads of their company, people who might be able to be the ones who are actually able to sign off and bringing you in for consulting or coaching as a follow-up to that stage opportunity after that talk. So when we look at the page value side of things, page value is largely tied into you sell a book, they read the book, but who knows how long it actually takes for them to read the book. Is it a couple days? Is it a couple of weeks? Even if it's a couple hours, by the time they read the book, then it's up to them. The onus is on them to then reach out to you to start a conversation about what you're already talking about. Whereas if it was a stage opportunity, they can start with that conversation with you right afterwards. They can send you a message, they can be able to start in the chat, whatever it might be, they can come to you afterwards at the front of the stage and talk with you. So the immediacy, the proximity, and the speaking fee there's amazing value with that. But there's also not just the speaking fee, but the ability to sell from stage, to make an offer from stage, like a coaching program or a consulting agreement or some type of engagement contract with them on a consulting basis. That's an opportunity to add into the stage value side of things. Being able to make an offer from stage automatically increases the stage value that you present, where it's very, very hard to make an offer for a coaching or consulting program at the end of a book. Yes, it's possible, but it's not as easy as if it was a stage opportunity. So the second thing I want to focus on, if you don't have a book, how do you then grow your speaking business? I need you to think beyond where the talk ends and the rest of the conversation begins after the talk. There is this opportunity to do a follow-up offer. And the follow-up offer that I want us to look at is what I call like selling from stage or making an offer from stage. And that could be any type of offer. It's a coaching program, it's a consulting program, it's a digital course, or whatever it might be. You're able to make that follow-up offer there in the moment, where it's much harder to embed that inside a book at the end of the book or in the pages, where they take the action right there, where it's not the immediacy of the moment. The follow-up offer, though, as a speaker, making a follow-up offer allows you then to say, okay, I can experience faster transformation for my audience because of the fact that I'm selling them an offer right there. You're able to take immediate action, whereas not dictated by their timeline, but it's a mutual commitment of the timeline, saying if it's a coaching program, you commit and they commit for the 30 days, the 60 days, even the 12 months. They've made that commitment so at the same time that you have, so you have that mutual agreement to move forward for faster transformation. Let's say it's a 30-day commitment. How likely is somebody to read your book in 30 days with all the other books and opportunities and other things that are crying for their attention? If you can give them a follow-up offer that gives them a faster transformation, then you as a speaker are able to say, because of that transformation, because of that experience, you're able to charge higher fees, stronger because of the stronger results and the faster transformation you have because of the offer that you were making from stage. Without the immediacy, without the proximity, without being able to leverage that stage opportunity into a follow-up offer, it's much, much harder then to say, here are the results I can get you. But with a follow-up offer that's proven, you need to have a proven offer that you can make from stage, leads to faster transformation, saying, okay, it's 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever that timeline might be. That allows you to say, here are the results. Here's the case study results that I have that I can then show to this next meeting planner, because we had this event in October and I was able to secure a cohort of coaching clients from that. We went through that in November, and now for your event coming up in January, this other event, another company or another organization, you're able to show, and here's the proof of the results as the follow-up, because the stage value extended beyond your talk time. That's a second way to be able to really build that paid speaking opportunity, paid speaking business, even if you don't have a book. The second thing I want you to focus on is that there truly is a value in saying, okay, if I have better results with the immediacy of the follow-up offer, I have really the better results, the better follow-up, that allows me to create a stronger data point or stronger foundation for my book in the future. Now, I've already told you that I've worked with close to 900 speakers one-on-one, helping them craft their messages. If I was to write a book after working with only 50 speakers, it would not be nearly as effective, it would not be nearly as informed or insightful as I get to right now. As I get close to 1,000 speakers I've worked with, I have much more insight, I have a much better data set to work off of and show the patterns of speakers to help them craft their message moving into the future. For you, whatever your focus might be, whatever your business might be, there's an opportunity for you to say, okay, as I do this follow-up offer, a faster transformation, you can start to then stack those results on top of each other again, so you have a greater data set to then inform the book foundation that you're gonna write into the future. That way it's less theoretical and more proven real-time or real-life results, and that will make your book more appealing to a broader audience, because they say this is not just a small data set, this is not a small data point, but you've actually done the work to work with a large group of people so they can see the immediacy of the results and they know that you are the expert in your space. So those are 3 key ways for you to build a successful paid speaking business. If you love what I shared so far, go ahead and hit subscribe to catch more of my videos in the future. If you're a speaker and you're saying, I don't know how to put together my talk, do I script it? Do I outline it with bullet points? Is there some type of another way to help me build my talk? Well, I put together a video helping you figure out, is scripting or outlining the best way for you to build your talks as a speaker? Go ahead and hit play on this next video. We'll see you there.